Today we're going to be doing some live trading. We're going to scalp the markets on the 1 minute, 5 minute and 1 hour time frames and see how much money we can actually make. So if you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, and without further ado, let's just get down to business. So I currently have $1,250.41 in my trading account, and I've just spotted a trading opportunity on Euro USD. So look at this, it's nicely trending towards the downside. It broke through with a bearish engulfing candlestick, which usually means further bearish pressure. Now, since we want to scalp this trade, we really want to have a look at the 1 hourly, 5 minute and 1 minute time frame. So this is the 5 minute time frame, and as you can see, it's currently on a squeeze pattern. The 1 hour time frame is going towards the downside and the 5 minutes is going towards the upside. However, the 25 and 50 moving averages over here are also reacting as a moving support zone. So we currently have this nice squeeze pattern over here moving in between the resistance and support zones. And as you can see, the resistance of the 25-50 moving average is definitely there and is shooting towards the downside. Now on the 1 minute time frame, as you can see, we had a bearish engulfing candlestick. It broke through the 25-50 moving averages. It definitely looks good for a short position. Euro USD 2 lot size trade. We sell this trade immediately and we are currently in profit straight away, which is totally nice. And if we're gonna dip a little bit more, I'm gonna place another trade just to see how much money we can maximize with this small but yet powerful trading strategy. So it's dipping nicely, $20 in profit. We're gonna just place yet another trade. Why not? Because I do believe it's gonna continue moving towards the downside. The free margin is currently $300, so we cannot place any more trades. We are definitely risking, but I do believe this trade will continue to move down.
Robert, it goes down.
It just broke this area trend line. Push exhaustion, push scenario very likely is gonna happen. As you can see, the 5 minute time frame is pretty much broken the trend line with a nice strong bearish engulfing candle. This is a good trading opportunity for us to continue moving short. And if this new candlestick manages to close even below this area zone, you can bet that we're gonna have yet another push exhaustion scenario and we're gonna move towards the downside. And as you can see, it didn't take long. It's moving towards the downside nicely. We can have a look at our MetaTrader and $134 in profit. I'm gonna just close off these two trades.
Got it!
So we started with $1,250. We currently have $1,357.15, which is pretty damn good. Okay, so I'm currently looking at Euro USD, and as you can see, we have this strong area of support. We can also see an attempt of a M formation. However, I do believe it will go towards the upside to retest the previous 25 and 50 moving averages. If we have a look at the 5 minute time frame, we are seeing a bullish engulfing candle forming, and the 1 minute time frame is past the 25-50 moving averages. So let's place 2.5 lot size trade, click buy, and there we go. We are already straight away in profit. That is totally amazing. Let's place yet another trade. Our current margin ain't too big, so let's place a 2 lot size and that's it. It's fluctuating a little bit. Let's give it some time and see what's happening. So as I said, the 1 hourly time frame does look like it's gonna pull back towards these 25 and 50 moving averages. But before it does that, it's probably gonna touch the 25 or 50 moving average on the 5 minute time frame, which is what we want. As I said, the 1 minute time frame has already broken these averages, which is amazing. And the main area of support we can currently see is around this area zone. So can we make a profit around 3 to 4 pips profit? That would be definitely amazing. So I'm expecting the scenario to be something like this. Boom, boom, boom. Something in regards to this, make it a little bit sharper. There we go. This is what I expect the market to do. Maybe push exhaustion to the previous area of sensitivity and go towards the upside once again. So let's see if that happens, and let's see how much money we can actually make from this trade. All right, so a few minutes has passed. As you can see, it was consolidating a little bit on the 1 minute time frame, but we are seeing a nice bullish candlestick, which is amazing. And if we have a look over here, we're currently $105, $120 in profit. which is pretty damn good. And I'm closing off these trades. I'm not going to risk that much, but as you can see, it's shooting towards the upside, and very likely it's going to continue moving up towards this area zone, as I said. So maybe a push, exhaustion push, or it's going to have a big candlestick over here, push straight away and have an exhaustion, previous area sensitivity, and continue moving up. This is the probable scenario that I see most of the time in the forex market. Plus, scalping euro USD is super nice because it has low spread difference, so you're going to be making profit much quicker than any other currency pairs. Okay, again, let's continue with the trade. And then I found USD Japanese yen 1 hour time frame. As you can see, nice area of resistance. The moving average over here of 50 is definitely acting as a super strong resistance zone, and many times the candlesticks have attempted to break this resistance. However, on the 5-minute time frame, we can see a nice break of 25-50 moving averages. We can also see that there was a nice trend over here, which is now being broken. In the next 40 seconds, this candlestick will be closed and it will be a nice bearish trade. As you can see, 1-minute time frame shooting towards the downside, maybe a push, exhaustion push scenario, but we can definitely enter this trade. Very likely the trade will bounce off this area zone just over here, so we can definitely make a few pips here and there. So USD Japanese yen, let's do 2.5 again and 2 once again. There we go. We have 2 trades open. The free margin is 500, so I'm not going to trade anymore. Let's keep it that way. It's still a small trading account and I'm using big lot sizes, so I definitely am risking a lot more than you should. However, I've been trading for 10 years and my experience usually makes me money. And as you can see, it's shooting towards the downside nicely. A nice sharp turn towards the downside. That's why I love the Japanese yen currency pair. If it goes down and it trends down, usually it's quite steep, and as you can see, it's steeply trending towards the downside. It's not bouncing off the 25-50 moving averages. It just broke out here and shot down, which is nice. And this is where I expect some sort of turnaround. Strong buying pressure should be over here, so once we reach that zone, we can definitely sell off the trade. If we have a look at the 5-minute time frame, as you can see, strong area of support over here. So once the candlesticks reach this area zone, we are selling it off because very likely we're going to have a exhaustion phase towards the moving averages and then maybe a break towards the downside. And as you can see, we are nearly there. These are live charts, by the way. I'm live trading for you guys. It's hard to make these videos, but look at this. $13, $17. USD Japanese yen, it doesn't pay as well as Euro USD, but is still pretty good. Currently $11 in profit. We can definitely bank a little bit more. As you can see, it's dropping down and it's touching my area zone finally. And a lot of beginners draw support areas wrong. They never draw it like me, you know, where the candlestick actually closes. They draw somewhere over here where the wick closes, which is not the correct way. The candlestick closure is the correct support way, not the wick. Once this is broken, the trend has been confirmed, and then let's say if it breaks this area zone, which probably will, push exhaustion to the previous area sensitivity, we are moving down. This is the correct way to draw support and resistance lines. So I was not quick enough to sell off the trade. As you can see, it's pulling back a little bit with the bullish engulfing candle. If it does close as a bullish engulfer, very likely it's going to go back towards this area zone where the moving averages are at, and this previous area of support which was broken now became resistance. So very likely exhaustion, push again, and then probably if it breaks this area zone, we are going down even more. Okay, so a few minutes has passed, and as you can see, push exhaustion scenario. Now, this is where I expect the market to turn back around. The 25 and 50 moving averages will be over here. So in between these two lines of moving averages and this area of support, which now became resistance, very likely it's going to be like this, turn around and retest this previous area zone. Then hopefully pushes down, breaks through it, has an exhaustion, and then we continue moving down to maximize our pip gain. Now, in alternative method, if it does cross the 50 moving average, I'm closing off the trade as a loss. All right, so my prediction currently is correct. It did bounce off this area zone. As you can see, push exhaustion, pushing scenario. Now waiting for a nice push, and as you can see, a nice candlestick has appeared. Hopefully we'll close. It does close lower. There we go. It's pushing towards the downside. We can close off our trade. $54 in profit. Not too big, however, that's pretty damn good. As you can see, 58. We can have a look. Probably it's gonna push even lower actually, but just in case, I'm gonna close off. There we go. It's pushing lower. $70. There we go. I'm happy with that. And as you can see, patience does pay. As you can see, area resistance, push exhaustion, push scenario. As I said, is going to break this area zone, which it did. And this is how you scalp with the 25-50 moving averages on the 1 minute, 5 minute, and the hour time frames. So this is not the only strategy I use when live trading. And if you want to see more live trading, make sure to click on this video because you'll probably like it.